Okay, welcome to mathematics session. Today we are going to look at a topic called integers. Now, what are integers? As we start, we need to know what it means when we talk of integers. So, integers are numbers or are whole numbers. Whole numbers that involves negative numbers, 0 and also positive numbers. This is what an integer is, including negative numbers, 0 and also positive numbers. So how can we show that we can use a number line in a simple way to see how this term comes in? You can see we have our center number. This is the starting point, 0. You know, in every position, whenever you're making movements, you start with 0. So from 0 coming this direction, these are positive numbers. From 0 coming this direction, these are negative numbers. Symbol. Negative, positive. Okay, for example, we have got this number here is 1. Positive 1. This number here 2, positive 2. This number here 3, positive 3. This number here 4, positive 4. So as we go further to the right direction, we are gaining a positive number. Then when we come numbers to the left side of 0 are negatives. Negative. So when you have this number here 1, this is negative 1. Followed by negative 2, followed by negative 3, followed by negative 4, and so on. Okay, so it can go further. So the number, as it goes beyond 0, behind 0, the smaller it becomes. As it goes to the right side, the higher number it gains. Okay, so out of this simple demonstration here, these two numbers, they can also involve adding and subtracting. You can add these numbers having different signs. Now, before we go any further into addition, there is something that we really need to know about these numbers. For example, okay, so we further go on. When you are multiplying numbers, when you are multiplying a negative number times a positive number, your answer is always a negative. This is the answer. And again, when you are multiplying a negative number times a negative number, your answer is a positive. Okay, this one is your answer. And when you are dealing away with division, when you divide a negative number over another negative number, your answer is a positive. Okay, when you are also adding, when you are adding, it depends with a figure that gains a bigger number. It's either, it can give you either a negative number or positive number. So now, examples. If we have negative 5 plus 3, okay, this one is under addition. Okay, this one is under addition, where you can either add or subtract. Okay, so here we look at these two numbers. We are looking at directions. Okay, and we have our 0 here, which is the starting point. We have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. So here it involves directions. first thing we are going to come back in a negative direction. Minus simply means going back, going leftward direction. So we are going to move from this position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have reached at this position. And this positive, it tells us to go in the right direction. So it interchanges the direction. Negative, we come leftward. Positive, we go to the other side. So we are going to move how many steps? 3 steps, which is 1, 2, 3. And our answer, it points at -2. So this is what I was saying. Under addition or subtracting, it either gives you any of the two signs depending on how many steps you take. So our possible answer is -2, which is correct. Okay, so when we come to the first example, for the first question here, we talked of multiplying a negative number and a positive number. The answer is always a negative. Example. Okay, if we have -3, it comes 2 times. -3 multiplied by 2 times. This is a negative number, this is a positive number. So when we multiply these two numbers, the negative always gains power. So our answer will be -6. Because we are told that -3 is coming 2 times in the direction of a negative. Okay, so this is the simple demonstration on the introduction part of integers. But when you are multiplying a negative number, -2 times -2. Okay, negative number, according to the rule here, say that when you multiply a negative number and a negative number, you gain a positive number. So here we have +4. These are the rules under integers. Thank you for this session.